thought I wasn't an idiot, some would say. Um, how do I... No, there was a raw too. Alright, perfect. So, we own this field that is growing. And we own this field, which needs to be plowed. And there's someone plowing. It's terrific. Now, we have a... What is this? We have seeds. What was this? Okay, I can't remember what I own. I require cedar. I own a cedar, and it is my HK25, which is this. Sitting over here, ready to go, alright? So we were growing oats here. So I think logically we'll grow oats again. Makes all the sense. And we're waiting for this to grow. And it's beets. And we have our beet machine, I believe, is this. Maybe you, one of them. It's the yellow one. It's the yellow one. I know what I'm doing. Alright, but what I require is another tractor, and then I can get straight to work planting my seeds, which I... Get off! Hiya! Get off! Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, the question is, though, did I leave anything at the shop? So I am here. This is my house. These are my crops. All right? And over here is the shop, which I don't believe I have left anything. I also need to do the filters to do this. Yes, okay. So it doesn't look like the field I bought is even close. So we're gonna focus on getting the harvest. Alright, so I'm gonna run back. Oh, and we're also... We got some money, we got some money. We're gonna run back. We're getting another tractor so we can do the harvest, right? I think this is the correct plan of action. I've been eyeing up Field 37 for a while, but it would put me in the same position. Although it is beat, so I wouldn't have to buy more stuff. So that is nice. I could have sworn I had another tractor, but it's hard to argue with this. So I am looking to get a small tractor, probably. Probably just oh, look at that one. I mean, the small tractors are small, though. I would have to say. Let's just grab, is it gonna have a tail? It does, alright. I'm gonna buy that. Ah! Hop in, lad. My apologies, lad. So, so we want to go with oats, right? That's what we had before. Yeah, oats. Yeah, oats. All right, perfect. So, yeah, we got oats. We are gonna hire a worker. No season for this to work? Well, hang on. Because that changes things significantly. Alright, so, okay. How long does it take to grow them? Would be the question, though. I'm thinking that we do. I mean, it stopped us while we were able to grow, which is planting seed and harvest is okay. So I want to plant something that is green right now, so that I can harvest it later. That means the sugar beets aren't going to be harvestable until October. Okay. I see. I see. I see. All right, so we're gonna plant granola then. I don't really know what granola is, but that's what we're gonna plant. Alright, perfect. Yeah, worker E is blocked by an object. What object, good sir? Is it me? You don't appear to be blocked, my dude. Keep up the good work. The beats. Right. I feel a bit swindled. Would you plugged in? Settle down, lad. Settle down. Look. Like I unplugged you. You died. All right. So like you're clearly fine. So like don't be a shite. All right. Don't be a shite. Don't be a prick. Don't be a prick now. I was doing something actually. So I want to buy a field that has either wheat, oat, corn, potatoes. Sorry, I thought I heard a perfectly in sync cry from upstairs. Um, okay, so interesting. So I need to fuck yeah, again. So look, I realize my error. Okay. Sometimes, again, people make mistakes. They shouldn't be judged for these mistakes. So what are you growing? Mm. So you're growing sorghum, which from my calculations should be harvestable. But you're saying growing? Why are you only growing? Or how do I harvest sorghum? I mean, you're for the beets. What were you for? You're probably for my oats, right? You'd probably be for my oats. Probably for my oats. Or are you just a harvester? You're a harvester for a bunch of stuff. That's lovely. Okay. So I think I already bought this and then sold it again, but maybe I should buy it again. Um, I don't know. Your beats. You're for October. Maybe I should just think about selling this stuff. And how do I determine? So I want to go to Marasone with my stuff. It's actually fun. Hold on, let me do some quick math. All right, 8,000 by like 888. I mean, minimally, that's 800,000. Because that's only times by 1,000. It's like a million. How could that possibly be true? How could this singular harvest reimburse me for all my mistakes? That cannot be accurate. Okay, anyway, I'm looking for Marisol. Marisol. Right? Marisol. And Marisol is. Marisol. Where the fuck do you know what is what? So I'd have to take all my stuff to each of these to find out which one is which. That's absurd. And I'm looking for a tip station? Yep. Yes. Looking for a tip station. There's a loading station. Don't want that. Loading station. Tip station here. Next to field 27. Tip station down here. 34. There's a train station. That's not enough. There's a tip station. No, that's a loading station. There's a tip station up here, but like I don't want to. I feel like it would be sensible to not. Oh, look at the train. I feel like it would be sensible to try and stay here. So I probably want to go to this one. What is the... The worst one I could go to is still like 700,000. Okay. I'm gonna go get another wee tractor. I'm gonna go sell my goods. And then I'll start planning. We need a way to keep us financially afloat throughout the year, because I've only been running this farm for about a day. I've spent about a million. Alright, so... So, I mean, like, the world's against us when you really think about it. So, I don't need anything flashy. I just need a little tractor that will be able to take me that has a thing that it does. It is able to carry 3.4 ton. Seems pretty good to me. Honey, we're gonna go make some money. So am I gonna have to look at the names of places and try and figure out the best way to do this? So I understand a little bit more now. Yep, there's planting seasons and then growing seasons. Okay, so I have 2,000 oats. Okay, so I start filling. Yes. Okay, and that's all my oats, right? So I want to come out here, and I want to go left over the bridge, and then I want to go left again. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, let's go. Raptors are loud. Maybe the trick would be to buy some fields all over the joint instead of expanding like where I am, like actually growing out. That's expensive wages. You know what? They're doing a good job. They're earning it. I don't mind that at all. Plus, I'm about to make the big bucks. I'm about to be loaded, alright? I'm about to be loaded. If I did my math correctly, and I don't see how I couldn't have. I don't remember there being another turn. Do not hit me. Yeah, go straight down. My guy! You don't just drive into folk. So how do I know where I am? So where am I though? Alright, just give me my money. Oh! Where's my money? Why did I not get anything? Why did I not gain anything there? Hello, Fourier stood. Not on this. Mm. How do I interact with this? Rent train? No, I don't want to rent the train. Fuck, my stuff is here. What did I just buy? Right, so I do I get my money. I don't want a ball either. Storage. Why is my... What is going on? How is that when... I don't understand. I've got like sugar or something in the bag. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm a little concerned that maybe because that place isn't buying it, I just donated it. Because I now can't... Hang on, I need to... Um... I can't empty this now. Like, what is this? I don't get it. I don't see anything that would explain what I've done here. Um, 793. How do I? Production chains. That's not what I'm looking for. Making money. Do I want to selling point marks on the map? I want to sell your products at the highest paying station. This will selling points make the most of your produce. Sell your products either directly from the field. Um, so I'm paid at the end of the month. I'm quite confused, and I now just have this stuff as well that I can't get rid of. Is it lime? You know what I'm gonna do? I don't really want to. This is kind of my annoyance. I want to just. Wait, what was that? Tell me what it is. But just tell me so I. Like, is that money's coming in? Just show me. Oh, I think I just bought stuff. Although my money is up, maybe? Where's income 0? Oh. Alright. I'm making an executive decision. I think I sold everything for nothing. I don't know if that's true. Oh no, my look is good. Don't worry about that. Right. So I own no land, right? I own 0 land. Perfect. Perfect. Right. So I want to. Oh, look at that. Actually, that's a tipping station right near me. And then we want to look at ready to harvest. There's actually quite a few right here, right next to me. And look, this one, they're giving it away in exchange for money. Oh, it's actually way bigger than it was characterized as. Um, I'm gonna take this one. I'm also gonna take this one. Hear me out. And I'm gonna take this one. Dear Lord, look at those fucking lines. Alright, so I own this. Is this mine? It's me. Right, so you know what I didn't look at? I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy 2 of these. 2 of these. And then I'm gonna grab a. I'm gonna grab a trailer. Perfect. Then I need to grab. I've maybe fucked myself. I've maybe not thought this through at all. Yeah, I likely haven't thought this through. Where is shop? Shop is here. Here. What the hell are my tools? Where are they? Hmm. Sure. Sure. Perfect. Okay. Far away, by the way, is the answer. Far away. Bloody hell. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so while we are here, we're gonna be looking at rain. So this is the harvester. Yes. Harvester is what I'm looking for. So, to be fair, any of these will do. We want this one. And what was that with? Was that with you? Was. By you. Okay, and then require a plow. Hello. Or cultivator? Same thing. I think it's cultivator last time. And then I'm looking for a cedar. Great. Okay, cool. So we want to all right, two tools, two tools. Oopsie daisy. Might have fucked that up. All right, well, while I'm fixing that, we gotta go back to the farm and start. All right. There's plenty of room. I'm just gonna clean that barn, I think. Who's gonna stop me? I haven't seen anybody. Coming up for field 20. Might be 30. Go around. Look, it's a beaut. It's a beaut. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I need a header. A ball header. What? I'm locked in! Help me! The news is I bought these things, so I'm not going to get any hidden fees, you know. So minimally, I've got that going for me. You have spent $1 million. 1,000, you know. against buying that, especially if I got all that wheat. Alright. So, that's the cultivator. I believe that's the header. What's it called? Nordstein HK20. It's this thing, but I don't know if my trucks can even let. How do you pick this up even? Okay, from here. That's fine. Do I have to pick that up with that harvester? Let's take this one because it's got both the tools about. So this must be the cedar. It is. It's the cedar. Should have seen that coming when I was struggling to pick it up. Push that through. A fence. This is Canala. I think it was wheat. No matter. It's still well spent. actually not far to the shop at all. Like, it's a distance, but it's not too bad. Although it is further than I thought. I actually thought it was just here. But that's actually the bakery. And I don't know what canola is, so I don't know if the bakery is a good sell anymore. Alright, here we go. So we're going to be raking it in soon. We've got multiple fields with other fields already growing. And there's nothing bad on the horizon. It's, as I said, no hidden fees. The only fees that are going to be in are my workers. And that's fine. They're not going to cost me 500 grand in a day. Not a chance. You're a human being. Smell. Wow. Alright, there. It's a big crop too. Big crop, right? I'm gonna get my other truck. And then we're gonna get a place to keep them. Keep the crops. And then I might buy a little car, although I could just take one of the tractors. Whoa, 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 whoa. Watch out for the stream. Okay. We'll look around and try to get a feel for the place. I still am not 100% sure what the payment problem was. But I'm hoping if it happens again, at least that's like confirmation that I can even jump back to the first world. Well, they fucking haven't completed their task. Like, that's not fucking possible that they've completed their task. Is the thing just full? Because that was quick. That's it full. That's not even 2 passes. The active worker must be me. A dealer? Not even remotely close to completing your task. Alright, that's strange. I am looking for construction. Alright, so I don't. This is probably a good spot. Silos. This looks good. This land is not owned by you. This land, however, is owned by me. So I'm gonna rotate it. Because I think I like it there. Yeah, cool. So I can just drop this stuff in. And it's got the funnel to get it out. I think this is maybe the one I had in the other farm. Right, okay, that's perfect. Jesus, this guy sucks. And he's costing me a fortune. Oh, you! This absolute prick. Like, Look, I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm not happy about it, but I'm just gonna fucking do it. Is it just because it's a weird shape, you just couldn't figure it out or something? Bizarre. Fix this hole. is kind of all over. Sorry, I'm in the zone. Fairly peaceful even though I'm bad at it. It's getting smaller. Stupid little bit. Get out of here. Loving the stripes, but not really making progress here. We should have started on one of the smaller fields. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe not the best plan. Although to be fair, if the guy wasn't such a fuckwit, it would have worked. I also thought that guy cost me like 100,000, but I realized that I bought a building. And that's obviously where the money went. nice. This is nice, though. Get back to the good bit. Lovely. Wonderful. Wonderful. I refill this. We'll get the guy on that. Start moving the rest of the tools and stuff up here as well. Well, how full are you? 94. Okay. I may regret this decision over time. Start filling. We shall see. I can pull you up here. I'm just gonna bonk you down here. Swell. As long as we can drive up and down it, it's not too bad. And I can grab it from this side, so that's pretty perfect as well. I can get all the tools up there in one go. Perfect. And no one's going to stop me doing this. So that works out fine. We're going to carry on doing that. I am gonna... Okay, so this is field 30. I didn't buy the ones over the road, but I am planning on it. We are looking at Perfect. So the three right over the road from the gas station, and one just over the road. And let me just double check. So yes, okay. So it's the one directly across from, and then the other two are. What's the word? Growing. One of them is close to done, actually, though, to be fair. Closer than I thought. Right, okay, cool. So I'm gonna go back and check what crops these all are. Ideally, we can just send that over to them once we're done with that, and I can buy the two over the road as well, and we can just fill up the silo for now. So it is you, and you look like, yep, you're wheat. Okay, perfect. And big field over here. Is also wheat. Is oats. Yeah. Just for my information. Yeah, not sure what these buildings are. Ah, piss, is this a silo? Not really. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you are cotton. And I'm looking for the one just back here. Okay, so I do have a fair amount of buildings back here. I can probably trash most of them. And sort them. Okay. Green tech, that's no problem. Should be able to get him on the intercept. For curiosity, what percentage does he tell us about that? Probably about 80. Close to the halfway point on this, so close to the point that we can just start plowing, and then I can go get a forklift and some seeds there as well. Well, I'm not quite there. Sorry, that's my bad. I'm gonna spin around if that's okay with you. Okay, I mean, it's going in, that's fine. So I now require a baking pellets of seeds. Make it seeds. And I'll need a forklift. Just a wee one's fine. Just a wee one's fine. And then yeah, I think. Alright, you stay there. I'll run back there. I am maybe gonna... wait. Yeah, don't have to... Yeah, don't have to... buy seats. I'm gonna have you ready to go. Should I just have you go? I mean, there's a lot, actually. Okay, there's about 20 seconds of running worth of road. I think, though, just start, I think. Just start. What are you blocked by? Did you not turn because of this? See, look at this guy. No holes, right? Other guy couldn't drive in a triangle. Couldn't drive at a slight angle. This guy, he's like, oh my god, there's a building in the way. Don't worry, I'll just reverse. Not even crush any of the crops. This guy is a actual pro. an actual road. So, I'm gonna run over here. There's some crops that are good to go. Ooh. Okay, it's not this. Is it fuel 28? Oh god, I've got the fertilizer. And it's canola as well. 27 is wheat, so that's probably good to go as well. Cool. What was the other one over there? It was, well, I can't mind what it was. Right. I'm kind of tempted to buy another harvester. Would need to get another planter. I think it would be foolish, actually. Because I'd have to fanny about a fair bit with that. I think, oh, oh. I got you, bro! I'm just gonna stop here, and he's just gonna pipe out. Like an absolute Chad, and he's just gonna stop. He did. I actually didn't touch anything, so... It seems to be an actual issue with, Where are you going? Brando? Right, dude, I can't get you on that side, though. You can't, like, hit me first. You're gonna have to... Grab him at the other side. He gets a full grain tank now! Oh no. Look, he's having a disaster. Alright. He's really done me dirty here as well. We need a third tractor. Thinking about this a little bit. I got my harvester going, I got my planter going, and I've got my cultivator going. I'll need 3 trucks, but I also need this good to go for any disasters. Alright, yeah, that's actually not a bad point. I think just one of these boys. Okay. Right, I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna grab the forklift and the seeds, and I'm gonna grab the truck as well. I'll just do a couple of runs. And that should be us. It's 1 o'clock. So we've been doing that field for almost 3 hours now, I think. I think we started at about 10. Process cultivated. I think we're okay for time to get these minimally 3 fields harvested. I would like to get them cultivated and planted by the end of the month as well, but that's not as important as... Whoa, my god, hey! As just getting them set up. Yo, simple as that. See, I'm thinking when the harvester gets halfway, we bring in the cultivator. When the cultivator gets halfway, we bring in the seeder. That should hopefully avoid any, what's the word? What would be the word? Interruptions isn't the word. But it is our word that works, I guess. I think that harvester is maybe on its last... No, couldn't possibly be at its last half round. That wouldn't be possible. Jesus. What? Alright, yeah, we're gonna make plenty time then if we're almost done this field. Well, we'll bring in the seeder earlier than this. I was thinking maybe I brought the tractor a little bit early, but I probably bought it right in time. So yeah, there is still a fair bit of stuff, I guess. But nothing of concern. Alright. Shouldn't have time to get this tractor back, grab the grain. And then move on up. I think this game would be fun to play with friends, but I also don't know if I have a friend that would find this game fun. Because I go like, there's a lot to do, you know? And like, I'm finding myself, like, we're hiring these workers, which is like costing us money, but it should work out for us. But obviously, if I had friends, I could capitalize on that. Get better ideas and opinions as well. Honestly, my biggest worry is planting the wrong thing. It's more about selling stuff than it is kind of fucking up in other regards. I know, you're on the right side though, so that's handy. It does appear like you harvest faster. Ooh. That was bloody close, wasn't it? Am I on the wrong side to pick it up? I am indeed. That's fine, not a problem. The plow is catching up, I would have to say. I think I will, in fact, start with cedar. ASAP. Systematic. This was only like 8,000 liters, right? Let's check how full you are. How much does this store? Just gonna look at the one I got was this one. 400,000. Okay. It's at about 20,000 now. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. how did I see the growing and planting season? Okay. So, how do you see the harvest season? So, like, you're only seeing either harvest or plant or nothing at all. So, is it it's only canola really? Olives as well, I guess. I'm gonna go with the canola. That is what it was, right? Wait, no. I'm dumb. I see. It does tell you both. I just didn't. It wasn't working in my brain. I see. Okay. So you're gonna harvest grass, oilseed, and poplar all year round. I see, but you'd only grow it in these bits. Everything else has a very specific growing harvest. So if I was to plant granola, it wouldn't come back until next year, which I guess is fine. That is the only thing we can plant. So we will plant the granola. Plant the granola. It's perfect. Blocked by an object. Ooh, I don't think so. Great. That's great. I might plant some grass in the little field just to see the benefits there. It's very nearly done. Beautiful. Got a bit of a spanking operation now. Ooh. In hindsight, I'm glad we started with a big field. It is obviously tough, but we we will pay off. I'm not super sure to deal with these seeds though. Maybe just gonna park up. Just believe in myself there. Um, Construction. So we have some things over here. Garage with, no, I was garage with vehicle workshop. I can either rename it or sell it. It's worth nothing. For 50,000. I am going to sell that. Thank you. You are garage of the vehicle workshop. So again, I don't think you are worth anything. Farm garage. Oh, there's just holes in my land now. But that's fine, that's fine. Yes. So, the reason I was checking what they were was in case they were actually anything. Well, what is that? Tools. What are... Auction. So I could make a selling point? Ah! I could sell... Ooh, I could make a farmer's market? Oh, that's maybe the way. Greenhouse? Greenhouse is also a shout and an orchard. I am once again considering the animal route. Now, these were much harder than I expected in the other one. However, I had no information. I do think maybe we should stay clear of that for now. Now, factory... Bakery is maybe, again, the way to do it. A dairy, see? Grain mill. Takes goods and transforms them into different products. That's what the bakery does as well. That's what all these do. Oh, cereals may be an idea. Okay. So I really like the idea of the farmer's market. Really like the idea of the farmer's market. I'm gonna... And I'm thinking... Probably down here, right? Is the shout. Like on the road. What is the front of it? I mean, that does seem to be the front. Okay, so... Yeah, I think we... is very big. Over here? It's not going to get any traction over here. It's got to be either here. Maybe here is the way, though. It's not owned by me. See, that hasn't really stopped me before, though. It's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna really want to put it here. I'm really considering buying land just so I could do that, actually. Can I do that? Can't. This does have a lot of land, too. God. You fool, good sir? I think you might be fool. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's been 2 hours, actually. Save game.